YouTube. Welcome back once again. If you're new to the channel, then welcome aboard the 2018 Road Glide Ultra. And yes, folks, I'm thinking about Christmas. More on that in a minute. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, then welcome aboard the 2018 Road Glide Ultra. I am Harley-Davidson, your good old friend HDR, and we are talking, it's so close right now, about Christmas, right? That holiday, that time of giving, the time of receiving, the time of cheer. I know that's not what it's all about. Come on, really? You know, it's really about the time for family, you know, the time for celebration. You know, we're not getting into a lot of religious, the celebration of the birth, right? And so I decided I would take a little ride on the motorcycle and talk a little bit about Christmas. Look at the beautiful lake. Wow, we're going to park down here for a minute. I might be able to get some photos of the motorcycle. That would be really nice. You guys can be leery when you come down here on the bike, though, with people that bring their dogs out here. You know, it says right over there, no parking. So where are we going to park? Right over there. We'll actually see if this truck's going to leave here. Yeah, it looks like he is. Red truck reminds me of a red sleigh, right, for Christmas. I guess they had their kayaks out there, a little kayaking, and I want to get a picture of the bike right there. Let's try to do a Bodine 52, because he would do this. He's like, okay. So he would so do this. Bodine 52 would so definitely do this. He looks for photo ops. This is definitely a photo op. So yeah, we're talking about the Christmas holiday, and how do you celebrate this fine holiday? I know it doesn't look like Christmas out here right now because it's a beautiful day, but it is definitely coming up upon us here very quickly. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So, but yeah, so Christmas holiday, we love it here in our house. We celebrate it. We have a great time with Christmas, but we always taught our kids, you know, it's more than gifts. It's more than presents. As I'm sure you probably do in your family, right? But it's more about togetherness. I mean, I think that's what the Christmas holiday spells for me is, again, like we talked back at Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you know, is for family, and Christmas is for family gatherings. But yeah, it's so nice to be able to get everybody together, and you know, it's even nicer this year with 2 grandbabies. Last year I had 1 grandbaby. Now I got 2 grandbabies, and I mean the little ones. He's going to be what at Christmas time, 6 months old maybe. My other grandson, he's going to be 4 here in a couple, you know. Well, no, he is 4. So he's 4. The other grandbaby, like I said, by Christmas, 6-7 months. No, that's not right. 6 months old. He'll be 6 months old. So he doesn't really know what's going on quite yet, but I'm sure, you know, every kid, it's funny. Every kid, no matter what their age is, all right, even me, I'm an old kid. really still enjoys, like, when Mrs. HDR buy me a present. It's like, or the kids bring over something, and it's just that time of year. It's like, wow, that's just so nice for you to think of me. That's what it is. It's the thought that counts, right? They're thinking of you. So how do you guys deal with your spouse with motorcycle parts? Like Mrs. HDR bought me this gas cap cover, if you can see that, if the camera angle's okay, a couple years ago for Christmas. She also bought me down there the Derby cover, the Harley-Davidson Motor Company Derby cover. She bought me that for Christmas. She did buy me a rack, the bags that go up here that, that ripped, and I still have them, but I've never glued them or anything, but they go up there on the fairing. So she bought me that for Christmas. She bought me a cup holder for Christmas. So, and you wonder, how does Mrs. HDR know? How is she so good to know what to buy you for Christmas? Well, there's a trick to that, folks. What it is, I go on houseofharley.com or any website, JB Cycles or wherever you're getting your stuff from. What I do is I take the link. So open the web. Don't write the part number because they don't know where to get that stuff at. I take the actual link and I email her all the links that I want for Christmas. And Bodine said one day, well, then she knows exactly what you're getting for Christmas, or exactly. It's like, nah, that's not true, because she's not going to buy me everything on the list. I mean, come on, there's still there's a Road King on there, like a 2000, I think it was a 2008 Road King on that list. I've never seen that yet. Some few other odds and ends, but. Yeah, she's not going to buy you everything, so that's just not the way that life works. So, yeah, how do you handle it with your spouse? What do you do with them? And is there anything special you do? Do you even exchange gifts? A lot of times, a lot of families don't even exchange gifts. I know one year, instead of us exchanging gifts, we bought like a 60-inch screen TV for the house. So, I mean, that's super nice too, to do something like that. So, but maybe you get something together with each other, with your spouse. So, yeah, let me know. How do you handle that? Because who wants the traditional stuff, right? Oh, I got you some new underwear. I got you some socks. Well, we all need those things, but. In reality, do we need them for Christmas? Huh. Boy, that's a thought in its own self, right? So yeah, even though it doesn't quite look like Christmas right now in Pennsylvania, I mean, I'm sure it'll be snowing before long, and it'll be a lot colder out here. Hopefully we get snow for Christmas. We have not been getting snow for Christmas here in the past. Oh, geez. At least, as far as I can remember, it's 3 or 4 years. There hasn't really been snow. We get days like this where you come out with you don't even need a coat on. People always talk about global warming. I don't know, maybe, but I don't call it global warming. I think they should really call it a global climate shift, because when you talk about global warming, they're like, oh, it's minus 20 degrees, it's not warm out here. It's like, yeah, but when it's minus 20 degrees and it's June, there's something wrong, right? So, whatever you call it, but I call it global climate shift. So, enough of that though. But hopefully you enjoyed this little video, a little bit different there, going down to the lake and hanging out with you, talking a little bit. I did get some nice pictures of the bike though. Those might be framed in my editing room back home before long, or maybe a big frame and I'll put it in the garage. Miss HDR, ever since we got the garage, she's been pushing more and more of my stuff to the garage. Why is that, guys? Is there any certain reason? I don't know. See if anything's coming here. Yeah, I don't know why that is, but she's been pushing more and more stuff to the garage. Oh, that's yours. You better take that to the garage. Like, I think the garage should have been like 60 feet by 90 feet by the time she's done, but a little road work here. Must be utility work. Not a whole lot of Not a whole really lot of road work this time of year. More utility work than anything. Some private contractor work, but holy crap, they got that blocked off way up there. They've been installing a lot of fiber optics around here, so that's been happening a lot. I'll free my clutch hand up so I can wave to the motorcycle because I'm a nice guy. So I guess I'm a nice guy that way. So what the hell does that mean? The hell? Jesus. A little cold patch. A little cold patch in the winter. Is that always kind of weird? See how he was doing this? Like, what the hell does that mean? Huh. I don't know. I'm taking it meant to go in this lane, I hope, and not run over the cold patch and get it all over the bike. So, that would be a bad thing. Hi, bud. Why do we do that too? Why do we do that? Like, if you nod your head, you go, "Hey, bud." Why the heck do we do that? They can't hear me. I got a full face helmet on. Or I do that when I wave too. It's like, "Yo, how's it going?" Like, I don't know. Why do I do that? I don't know. I guess because we're just polite people. We're social people. That's what you're supposed to do, right? So, let's get some speed out of this bike, huh? If you're taking the bike out during the winter months, you know, open her up as much as you can to get them out. Somebody said that the other day. I just threw this out there. And this is straight from Sean Smoke. I am not a mechanic. The guy put on Facebook, if I had my bike on a battery tender all winter, now this is if you're storing your bike like, you know, we do here in the northern states. Should I go out and start it up for 10 minutes, you know, once a week or once a month to get the oil moving around the engine, right? Good thought. Sean Smoke said absolutely not. You don't do that. And the reason is, it takes more starting power on your starter to turn the bike over. It's taking more juice out of your battery, he's saying, or more cycles out of your battery than what you're regaining in 10 minutes. He said the trick is in the sweet spot is to actually take your bike out, put on some warm gear, and ride it for at least 20 minutes to get everything circulating through it. So there you go. There's your answer. There's your winter tip of the year. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching again from myself and Mrs. HDR and all of our extended family. A Merry Christmas to you, yours, and all your extended family. And we hope that everything goes well and you have a very enjoyable, family-oriented day. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Harley Day Rider will talk to you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.